Don't touch me.
Hey.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You've got me. I don't think humans at the moment are going extinct.
So we're here in Carlton Gardens where Extinction Rebellion have called for a rave to end their week of protest. So we're going to see what's happening with this lot. Is this the answer?
It is the answer.
Now, how do they construct these? Do they use any fossil fuel building these?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I'm not in the manufacturing business.
I have been reading the climate science since 2004. That's when I started to get very concerned.
How long have we got?
I wouldn't like to put a figure on it. Not long enough.
Global heating. And we have literally 10, 11 years to turn things around.
You know, there's a lot of kids that are really, really worried,
Right.
that are really anxious about the end of the world. And you're at a rally that's called Extinction Rebellion. So when do you think we're going to be extinct if we don't do anything?
I don't think humans at the moment are going extinct.
But you're at a
We're looking
rally.
at civilizational collapse.
But you're at a rally that's called Extinction Rebellion. So you don't think?
Against extinction as well, but that's the risk.
But you don't think we're going
Because
extinct?
Causing.
To be straight, I'm just kind of popping into this. I'm more about thinking about the traffic congestion in the cities. Like, if you haven't noticed, it's been pretty shitty over the last few days. But, you know, if there was one less car on the road, one more bicycle, then that solves that problem. I'm not trying to solve the end of the world, though.
So you don't actually care about the climate, you care about traffic. But this organisation says zero emissions by 2025 or we're extinct.
Not extinct, we're going to make the planet into an uninhabitable planet.
He's a Nazi.
How long have we got before the Nazis take over?
Maybe just walk away from him.
So here we are in Carlton Gardens. The protesters are now moving through the city. Excuse me? Can you tell us, would you have any idea how they've powered those speakers?
They're plug-in, they're batteries, mate. Get rid of fossil fuels in this world. Get rid of the RV-emitters in this world.
So by 2025 they want zero emissions besides their two speakers. Those two, they're allowed. Just 2025, zero emissions, no fossil fuel burnt, except for Extinction Rebellion speakers. When's the mass extinction going to happen?
Who knows, but it won't be far away.
How are the speakers powered?
Well, they're battery operated.
How long have we got?
Hey, fuck off, fascists!
I guess that's a good answer. They have the latest Apple equipment. The hypocrisy. I'm well behaved, aren't I? Come on.
You are.
Thank you. You alright? Yeah. How long have we got? How long?
I don't know.
How you going? How long has the planet got? How long?
We've got 8.5 years to make major changes.
And then what's going to happen?
And then, unfortunately, we'll reach the tipping point, and by 2100, the planet will only be able to support 1 billion people.
All I'm trying to do is get some good laughs. And I can see it's already working. How long till mass extinction?
Oh, well, I think the way it will happen is, unfortunately, there probably won't be a complete extinction.
There's scientific studies that show at 2 degrees of warming.
This guy's a Nazi. He's a Nazi, so I wouldn't take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you find that bizarre that he's calling me a Nazi?
I'm really confused now.
Okay, at 2 degrees of warming, we're actually looking. Would you like to see a chart?
Yeah, I'd love to see a chart.
Thanks for the warning, but no worries.
These are the people that are going to fight for our planet. They're going to save us from mass extinction, where they target Jews and label them as Nazis just because.
We'll just turn left here, mate.
They know, for what?
Just turn left there.
Who's the Nazi? Who's a Nazi?
Nazis never again! No Nazis!
Who's a Nazi? Who's a Nazi?
Nazis never again! No Nazis never again!
Yeah, come on.
This way, mate. This way.
There you have it. That is radical leftists in Melbourne. Yeah, they have no argument. They can't defend any of their stances. You ask them simple questions about climate change, it suddenly becomes about your political divide, where you stand. If you are slightly right of their political worldview, you are a Nazi. Doesn't matter if you're a Jew. You're a Nazi. I love Victoria Police. They're doing their job. I'm doing my job. We're all doing our job. The only people here that don't have a job are the filthy, unwashed.
How long have we got? The scientists can't say exactly how long.
Al Gore in 2006 told us 10 years. And guess what? It's 2019. The only difference is that Al Gore now has $200 million from this scam.
I'm not a scientist anyway, but yeah, so what we know is if we don't take drastic action urgently...
Are we going extinct though? That's the claim from your protest.
Well, billions will die. Whether we go... And if we turn into a hothouse Earth, then...
Is that an alarmist? Is that alarmist language?
Well, for 30 years, people have tried the nice, normal, traditional way of getting people in power to acknowledge that something has to be done. Even Margaret Thatcher warned.
But so now you're saying that didn't work, so now you're going to lie to the people to scare them into that?
No, it's not a lie.
Haven't you heard? We're going extinct in 10 years.
Oh, I don't know, man.
How are you going to spend your last 10 years, brother?
I think I'll just be depressed at uni, to be honest.
What are you studying?
Physics. I'm studying science. It's too much.
You're studying science, but these guys are all scientists. You should learn off them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe they should get some economists there. That's all I got to say.
This guy's a Nazi. You don't like this. He just wants content for his stupid YouTube channel.
So I'm a Nazi. Is that the new... Ah, you're a union boy? Do you think Nazis need to cut their emissions? Or Nazis don't matter? We need zero. You want zero emissions by 2025. How are you going to do it without the Nazis? How long have we got? How long have we got?
What are you doing here?
How long have we got?
Sorry, what are you doing here?
I'm coming here to cut my job.
What's your job? Making protesters upset?
This guy's a Nazi. Don't give him content.
Don't touch my microphone. How long have we got? I just want to know what I'm going to do with my last time. I want to know how long I've got. You're in the middle of the road. You realise you're in the middle of the road asking me to leave a public space that you've... You got no problem with them taking over a road. Look at that. They got no problem with them taking over a road, but me walking up and asking questions is the problem. How many times do you reckon you called me a Nazi today?
A Nazi? This guy's a Nazi. This Nazi.
Nah, we're having a good conversation. This is the most you'll get out of a lefty. Can you at least defend like half of what you're saying? You're actually scaring kids into the idea that there is going to be extinction. And then when I ask any of you guys, they admit there's no extinction. So why are you scaring kids into killing themselves? I'd say you have a nice smile, but I'll be lying. I think you know it's one word, Nazi. Do you want to say Nazi one more time just for the camera? Say it. I know you want to say it. That's a Nazi. I said it for you. It's been a good sport. All right. It's nice to meet you. So how long have we got?
About 10 years.
And what's going to happen in 10 years?
In 10 years, the temperature might be so hot that people will die. When you get to a certain... It's not like it's going to be incremental.
How many people are going to die in 10 years? And when are we going extinct?
Well, there are variations in climate all across the globe, so it will happen at different...
This guy's a Nazi. Don't give him content.
They say we've got 10 years. What are you going to do with your last 10 years?
This guy's a Nazi. He actually organises rallies. He alerts them.
So what you got to say?
No,
You've fucking been hassling us all fucking week, mate.
He's literally organising Nazi rallies with like...
Well, good on him, mate.
How long till extinction, mass extinction?
With him, he is a Nazi.
These guys do my job for me.
A week ago, I may have joined the protest. Now I'm against it.
Does it feel bizarre that they're taking away your feminine agency by blocking you from speaking to me?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he's a bit rude here.
They say we have 10 years. How are you spending your last 10 years?
Mate, not in the middle of the road.
Be careful, don't talk to him, he's a Nazi. He wants the world to boil. How long have we got? How long?
I reckon, like, if I'm going to be honest, until it's too late, probably like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
What's going to happen in 2 months?
I don't want to know.
What we do in the next 12 to 18 months is going to have 10,000 year effect on the planet. So,
and you know, by engaging with this Nazi, you're giving him
I'm not a
material.
Nazi.
So no, you're not a Nazi. I'm talking about him. You're fine.
Do I look like a Nazi?
No.
The message is good, but
They're saying in 10 years we're going to be extinct.
nah, fuck no.
But how are you going to spend the last 10 years of your life?
Oh, hopefully not working.
Who's the biggest polluter in the world? Electricity, for example.
Per head, Saudi Arabia and Australia both.
Not per head, as gross.
No, per head. Because, I mean, you probably
China-
want to say China. The Chinese use 1/10 per head than we do.
Okay, but they use more than everyone combined together.
So?
Why is Extinction Rebellion not marching in Tiananmen Square?
Chinese are doing more than us. They're doing a fucking lot more than us. You go and learn from the Chinese.
Do you find it hypocritical that they've got their big speakers powered by a generator?
Yeah, but everyone listens to music. Speakers are only...
Not the speaker, but the generator.
Oh, the genie, yeah, but, you know, come on, man. Like, how did you get to work today?
They're talking about, how did they get here? But they're talking about zero emissions. They want zero emissions by 2025, and they've got a generator powering some speakers, which is very unnecessary.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? Like, not... I mean, as soon as you pick up any sort of product, it's delivered to the store by a diesel-powered truck.
I'm not...
You could say that argument all day, and it's not only got so much.
I know, but I'm not the one standing here telling you that we should have zero
Yeah,
emissions.
I know,
They are.
But their message, maybe it means something, like, you know...
You don't find that bizarre that the people fighting for zero emissions are firing generators in the middle of the city?
What are they meant to do? Not listen to music?
But that's what they want us to do.
No, they don't. They want us to ramp it down.
They want zero emissions by 2025. Zero.
Well, that's stupid. That's never going to happen.
So do you find it bizarre that they're firing up a generator for music?
I wouldn't say bizarre, but I can see what you're saying.
Is it hypocritical?
Somewhat. See you later, mate.
No violence, we want peace, no war, right?
I reckon this lot don't practice what they preach. Not when it comes to climate change, not when it comes to wasting energy, and not when it comes to peace and tolerance.
You can just like...
Can we just push forward? Yeah. Push forward, away from him. Because what happens is that when we confront him and engage with him, he gets...
Drop it, man. Drop it. Don't give him this. You know what happens? Drop it. We've been doing this for 3 years, man. Drop it. Just don't give him this.
Right, all right.
Don't give him this. Get out. Idiot, man.
Don't fucking touch me, mate. Don't touch me. 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 You've got me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So there you have it. The tolerant left have proven themselves once again to be the most tolerant and peace-loving people. Police have asked me to move on because, again, the peaceful, loving leftists have gotten violent, so I'm going to listen and move on. But you see, that's the state we're in right now. We're Victorian. A week now, this Extinction Rebellion has held this city hostage, holding up every street corner, and police can't move them on. But one man standing there asking simple questions. They can give me a warning that I'll be arrested. I'm not willing to get arrested tonight, so I'm going home. Love yous. Now this is some dancing I can get behind. The best thing about that dance is that they were more eco-friendly, and I reckon the greenies can learn from them. Not one generator to power their music and to dance away. There you go, boys. Do you need a generator?
Not really.
No, but to power up your music, speakers, no?
No, I'm good.
You reckon you could do music without powering up speakers?
Pretty much.
Are you a greenie? Are you?
Pretty much.
Are you environmentally friendly?
Well, look, I'm not using any power.
What do you say about there's a protest now for the environment? Did you see that?
Join you once I get paid.
But they've got a generator there. Do you find that weird? They've got a generator.
And I got to sing a cappella.
You're better than them. You're less hypocritical than them, eh? What do you think?
Plenty of hypocrites everywhere.
So if you support the work we do here at TR News, if you don't want to see us go extinct, please go to tr.news/support. Otherwise, it's going to be up to these lot.
I'll look it up and find a link.
Did you get the hair under her arms? Get that hair under her arms.